right, time now for the Daily Line. And for that, let's welcome in SportsInfo.com lead handicapper Al DeMarco to get his selections for this weekend's NFL games. Al, welcome back. And let's start with the Jets, 1.5-point favorite against the Patriots.
Well, you know, the game's now down to 1, and that really concerns me because that shows me a lot of money is going on the Patriots. This one opened at 2.5, down to 1. I like the Jets not as much as I liked them last week. 2 keys for New York. The defense, 4 sacks of Pennington last week, held the Dolphins just 49 yards rushing in the game. And the other key, I think, they've got to give ground support to Brett Favre again. Thomas Jones, 101 yards rushing against the Dolphins. I think if those two deliver, I think the Jets can squeak out the victory.
All right, well, that was a close one on the spread. How about this one? Giants, big number for an NFL game, 9-point favorite at the Rams, but the Rams put on one of the worst showings I think I've ever seen in the NFL last weekend. Will we see it again this week? Well,
bottom line here is if you're going to play this game, you got to play the Giants. I mean, look, they've won 11 in a row on the road, covering 10 of those ball games. They've had 2 extra days of preparation, and they've covered 4 straight in the series. Meanwhile, the Rams are just 2-10 against the spread the past 2 years against teams with winning records. You're right, they got drilled 38-3 at Philly, and they got outgained 522 yards to 166. Once again, you play the Giants or you don't play the game.
All right, how about this next one here? Saints got a big win in Week 1, a squeaker. They're going up to Washington on the road. Not always a great road team taking on the Redskins. Who do you like?
Well, Skins had 2 extra days of preparation. They're going to have 2 extra weeks. Doesn't matter. They're not winning this game. New Orleans have covered 4 of the last 5 in the series. 438 total yards against Tampa Bay. Drew Brees, 343 yards passing, 3 TDs against a good defense in Tampa. Last 13 games for Drew Brees dating back to last season, 69% completions, 30 touchdown passes, 295 yards a game. New Orleans rolls.
All right, this has to be the first time you've ever done this in your professional career. The Cardinals are a 7-point favorite, and you like the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's true. I don't take Arizona too often. But look, they won it last week on the road by 10 at San Francisco. Kurt Warner had a good game. Now, that's a shocker in the last couple of years. 197 yards passing. E-Train ran for 100. The defense had 4 sacks. They went 4-0 against the spread versus the AFC last year. They've covered 8 of their last 11 as a non-divisional home favorite. And listen, Dolphins may have played well against the Jets last week, but they've still lost 19 of their last 20 games straight up.
All right, no Cedric Benson for the Bears last week, yet they were still able to run the football, I think, surprisingly. Panthers now a 3-point favorite as they welcome in the Bears. Who do you like in this one?
But anybody can run the ball on the Colts right now, and that was Chicago's key to success. They're not going to run the ball that well against Carolina. You know, the Carolina victory at San Diego was impressive. I had them last week. I was really impressed. 388 yards total offense in that one. Difficult spot for the Bears. Back-to-back road games to start the season. Carolina's covered 4 straight, 5 of their last 6 dating back to last year. My best bet, Carolina laying the 3 points. They roll by 7 or more.
That's your best bet. Let's take a look at who Al likes this week then. For his Week 2 picks, the Jets and the Giants, both favorites. The Saints as well. Cardinals, a touchdown favorite over the Finns, and the best bet, the Panthers, a 3-point favorite against the Bears. All in all, thank you. Don't forget to visit sportsinfo.com. We'll chat with you next week.
Okay.
All right. If you could have now any piece